45 last week at Cincinnati, 31 in the game before that, 40 at New England on a Monday night 3 weeks ago. And Manning will go right to the air, and Manning going for 6, and he has a wide open Harrison, and that's the way the undefeated Indianapolis Colts begin the game with an 80-yard touchdown as Harrison runs right by Ike Taylor. This season, they give up an 80-yarder on the opening Indianapolis play. 7-0 Colts. Back from the 28-yard line. They give it to Parker. And Willie Parker, undrafted second-year player out of North Carolina. He's won the starting job. They have Jerome Bettis, of course, backing him up. Number 98 comes in on passing downs, but the Steelers will stick to the ground here with no effectiveness on that play. On 2nd and 13, that's Gary Brackett making the tackle. Ben Roethlisberger
not be adjusted to the speed of the game, but he hopes he does quickly.
3rd and 13, and the Indianapolis Colts are on fire at the outset. Monte Rager with the sack.
Cards in football.
Went to the Pro Bowl. Bardaki's punt pulled in 32-yard line by Troy Walters, and it's a 10-yard run back to the 42-yard line. Second offensive play. The play fake. Manning buys time and steps up and throws, and that one is caught by Wayne, and that'll be a first down. He's taken out of bounds by Brian McFadden. And you have Edgerrin James. What else do you need? Here's James. Picks up 4 tough yards. Let's take a look at the Pittsburgh D. As the linebacker number 92 in Porter's spot, and Manning will throw, and that will be caught by Wayne, and Wayne's going to get the first down. He's inside the 30 and goes all the way down to the 20-yard line. From the 20-yard line on first down, back to the ground. And Edgerrin James picks up 4. 2nd and 7. Short drop by Manning. Wayne again, and Wayne working on Bryant McFadden, the right corner, the rookie out of Florida State, taking him to school with nary a huddle. James, and he'll get stopped in the middle, so they go to him twice, and this time it's James Farrier, and that sets up a 3rd down and goal.
And linebackers are very, very good against the run because they're good tacklers.
Repeat 2nd down.
And you got a flag for a personal foul. It was Marvin Harrison, I think, who the foul was called against. He and Ike Taylor on the play before had gotten into a little pushy, shovey thing. And this is the next play after that, and they're going to call Harrison for this one after the Pittsburgh defensive timeout. And they're going to run Edgerrin James, so that's a pretty interesting call as he takes it to the 11-yard line. They did have a 1st and goal inside the 9, but the penalty pushed him back.
If they want to play deep and play off, that tells them run.
29-yard attempt for Vanderjagt. Hunter Smith does the holding. Indianapolis has scored on its first 2 possessions tonight. 6 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the opening period in Indianapolis. Colts 10, Steelers nothing. From the 18-yard line. Great play fake. Buys time, and it's picked off by Polamalu. So the Steelers get a big, much-needed break, and Polamalu will take it inside the 10 and set up a 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. In the shotgun. On 3rd down and goal. He goes to the end zone for a touchdown to Hines Ward, his main man. And the interception by Polamalu paid off by the offense. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3. The pick by Polamalu, setting up the touchdown. 10-7.
And the Colts don't punt very often. They only had 10 guys in there in the huddle.
Antoine Randall L. back to receive it. Number 33, Randall L. gets some nice blocks and takes the ball across the 50 to the 49-yard line. So before only the 3rd time since '97 they've been inside Jerome Bettis. You might remember as Dan Kreider takes the ball, the fullback, 47-yard line. Roethlisberger throws, and that catch is made by Heath Miller. Real good-looking tight end, rookie out of Virginia, #1 draft choice of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and a guy who had 6 touchdowns in his first 7 games with 38-yard line. Over the middle. That catch is made by Hines Ward, and he gets taken down by Harper, a little short of the first down. A taste of Manning going to the line quickly, and before the defense can get set, Roethlisberger plows straight ahead and picks up the first down. So a dose of their own medicine.
Yeah.
And a little flip out to the left, and that doesn't fool anybody. Antoine Randall made the catch, and Nick Harper, who's the only holdover that starts on defense from the pre-Tony Dungy era. Tony, now in his fourth season, makes the head. A field goal to a dome. 41-yard attempt. Might as well be Heinz Field. Wide left. Somebody tell Jeff there's a roof. Didn't matter. It stays 10-7. Steelers get a touchdown. 3-point game now. Manning will start with a play fake and then a deep pass down the right sideline to Marvin Harrison into Pittsburgh territory as the two hook up again. Harrison with his second catch of the night. And they're going to give the ball inside to Parker on the inside handoff, and a great tackle as Bob Sanders, and we're talking about him and what he's meant to the defense, comes up to make a great stop.
15 yards they needed for their punter.
Chris Gardocki from the middle of the end zone. And the left-footed Gardocki sends one to the 48-yard line. Troy Walters will take it on the run, and he gets banged down, but he gets inside the 40. And Manning will go to work from the 36-yard line after the tackle by Mike Logan at the Pittsburgh 36. And gives it to James. Over the left side, takes the ball to the 30-yard line. Coakley makes the tackle. And that's where James is the kind of guy. Steelers rush only 3. And Manning throws incomplete. So only 3 men rush, and they still are able to get him outside the pocket, but there's a flag down. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Hunter Smith to put it down. Vanderjagt, one of the best in the league for years, splits the uprights. So they don't get a first down on that drive, but do get the field goal to increase the lead to 6. Marvin Harrison is back to receive this kick. This is already Gardocki's 5th punt of the half. So they send Harrison back, and Marvin backs up, pulls it in at the 16-yard line, gets around the corner, and a pretty good run back. There was a flag that was picked up. These one official thought that Saturday was the receiver, but instead it was a fumble, not a pass. Second down and 13. James to the outside, runs into a lot of traffic, but somehow is able to escape and turns a small loss into a pretty nice gain out to the 32-yard line. The Steelers have 2 timeouts, 70 seconds remaining in the half, and this is a pass to Parker that will take it up to the 28-yard line. They won't waste a timeout here. Second and 3 from the 27-yard line. Roethlisberger to the outside. That'll be caught. Morgan tries to get out of bounds and can't. He's tackled inbounds. Clock keeps going. Nick Harper makes the tackle on the 34-yard line. Roethlisberger moved Parker off his left flank for pass protection, and it won't work because there's a flag down. You may have a face mask here. Dwight Freeney got in there, but may have gotten Roethlisberger's face mask. And that'll stop the clock and cost Indianapolis.
Face mask, number 93, defense.
End of it.
Yeah, you got an automatic first. You stop the clock as well. Pass is caught over the middle by Antoine Randall. He's up at the 47-yard line. They look over at the bench, and they will take their final timeout. Roethlisberger is going to step up, avoids the sack, throwing on the run, moving forward, picked off at the 32-yard line by Mike Doss. And a flag, in fact 3 come in at the end of the play as the clock ticks down to 15 seconds on the interception.
During the return of the interception, personal foul, low block, number 64 of the throwing team, 15-yard penalty, first down.
And that's going to move them across the 50, and they can set up what they hope will be a Vanderjagt field goal attempt before the end of the half.
Yeah, that was a tough call. I mean, I thought when I was watching the play live that Jeff Harding's made a pretty good tackle.
And you saw Cowher's reaction to it. Out of the shotgun. Manning will throw over the middle, and that's caught by Harrison, and he's going to take it to the 31. They can take a timeout here with 9 seconds. Their disposal, the ball is at the 31. They're going to run it. James. He's going to go to the 27. Now they'll take that final timeout, and Vanderjagt and his unit will come in for about a 44-yard attempt. We're back for a 44-yard Mike Vanderjagt field goal attempt, and that is good. And just to clarify the rule, according to the rule book, you can't go low through a blocker to go to the ball carrier on a change of possession. So that's why that was called. That enables Vanderjagt to get into position for a field goal and adds 3 more to Indy's total. 16-7 Colts at the half. So at a halftime show coming up next after this message from the NFL and a word from our ABC stations. And away we go in the second half with an onside kick. Recovered by Indianapolis at the 37-yard line by Matt Giordano. Bill Cowher was saying last night, you know, I'm thinking about starting the game with an onside kick.
I think the Steelers are faking the blitz more than blitzing.
Yeah, they only rushed 3 this time. Polamalu backs off, and the pass is caught by Brian Fletcher, one of their tight ends, and it's a first down at the 21-yard line. From the 20-yard line. James, nice hole. Gain of 9. Again, he's in that 5 to 9 yard range again. 12-yard line. James, he has the first down. He's inside the 10. So Bill Cowher with a tremendous gamble here. Down by 9. Starts with the onside kick. Manning in the pocket. Touchdown. Brian Fletcher. Not enough pressure on Manning. Sets up in the pocket. Mentioned before, you saw the numbers. Loves it back there. Right over the middle to Fletcher.
He has
Penalty. You got the field goal at the end. Then the onside kick that you don't recover. Indy scores, so a 6-point game has rapidly become a 16-point game. And Quincy Morgan gets around the corner and is run out of bounds into the Indianapolis bench. And that will bring another flag into play for a late hit, as he is initially stopped at the 36-yard line, and that's going to give Roethlisberger the ball near midfield.
His personal foul, late hit, number 50 of the kicking team. 15-yard penalty, first down.
And I think they have to, get some play action and try and get the ball up the field a little more.
Roethlisberger starts on the ground to Parker. Roethlisberger grew up in western Ohio in the town of Findlay.
He has the perfect personality for an NFL quarterback.
Second down and 3 from the 44-yard line. He throws that to Parker, and Parker is a little short of the first down underneath. He's tackled there by David Thornton, who is the recipient of the penalty on the run back. Second and 13 at the 43-yard line. That's the tight end Miller, who's covered by Thornton and tackled by Thornton at the 37-yard line. They'll need about 7 for a first down here. 3 wideouts, 2 guys in the slot. Roethlisberger underneath to Miller, and he can't get the first down. He is taken down at the 32. So now what's Cowher's decision? David and Doss make the tackle. Roethlisberger looks over to Cowher. Bill's going to go for it here. From the 32. Ward is in motion, and another flag.
False start, number 79 offense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And Reggie Wayne as he does Marvin Harrison.
Wayne's got 3 for 40, and now you've got Edgerrin James, and the edge picks up 9 to the 29. And you talk about windows of opportunity. The Colts are a young team. Only one guy has played 10 or more years, and that would be Harrison.
They ought to be able to run against us because they only have 2 defensive linemen in there again.
And they try James. Stumbles. He still gets back to the 29. One thing. Third down and 6. 24-yard line. Manning throws, and that is caught. Stokely makes the catch. You had 2 Colts and two Steelers right there. And Stokely, and obviously there's a lot of jawing going on between him and one of the defensive backs, makes the catch, first down.
Manning and Stokely is also pretty good.
From the 32-yard line to the outside goes James on the stretch play, picks up 4. That's his 20th carry of the night. Pressure on from the outside. Manning gets it away. Wayne makes the catch. Coakley makes the tackle. They'll move the chains again.
I'm for the Colts and have to stay in his stance that long.
And that's James. And the defensive lineman as well, you know, having exercised the patience on the other side. When he came over, it wasn't broken, and there was no need to fix it. And Manning throws, and that's caught by Reggie Wayne for a first down. James. Clark. Manning stepping up to the outside. And incomplete. Intended for Brian Fletcher. They're not in field goal range, so Hunter Smith, the punter, comes in. Into Brackett's hands. Is lucky that one wasn't run back.
Didn't expect him that deep.
And the draw doesn't work as Bob Sanders comes in on the blitz and knocks down Willie Parker.
You know, Bob Sanders has been in there the whole night, hasn't he? I mean, he's been up and around the line of scrimmage making hits all night. The
19-yard line.
This team is not built offensively for 3rd and 11.
The longest pass play tonight, 12 yards. Going deep, and he finds the man. Cedric Wilson, because Roethlisberger was able to buy time, gets in front of Mike Doss, avoids the rush, does Big Ben, and Perry tough when contacted. Raheem Brock drove him away that time. This time he gets contacted and gets it off to Parker.
Moves his shoulders a little, and he's so big and strong, guys just fall off him.
And now Parker at a point when the Steelers try to get something going on the ground. Parker tonight, who's their primary running back, has carried 8 times, but for only 15 yards. Crowd gets a little nervous. Roethlisberger under pressure, under contact, sack. Josh Thomas, number 91. Roethlisberger in the gun. Ben's going to run to his right. He has a lot of open space, but with 17 yards to go, he can only get to the 27. So he had a ton of space, but Robert Mathis is there to make the tackle and still be a 2-possession game, which it is right now, a 16-point differential. Roethlisberger on 4th and 4 out of the gun. And he's going to run it, but he's going to come up a yard short. Corey Simon is there, and they're going to turn the ball over on downs.
Right, and that was a design called run. That was a quarterback draw.
High snap, stays with it, shovel pass. And that's going to be a first down as Hines Ward comes out of the slot to take the shovel and move the chains. 2nd and 15. Ben has that one intercepted by Jason David.
That's what the Colts do to you. They get ahead of you, and then they go to that Tony Dungy Tampa 2.
Is at the 36-yard line as Indy takes over after the interception. Edger and James, just another 100-yard night.
Do you think the Colts can keep it on the ground? I mean, Week said that he believes that they're going to.
James again, flag. For the moment, he has a first down pending the call. Next week,
72 Dolphins are starting to worry.
And Tennessee coming here on Sunday. Rhodes to the here as Mike Vanderjagt attempts a 28-yard field goal to make it a 3-possession situation. And it makes it 26-7. Colts. They've got it all going right now. You know, I'm looking ahead here and I'm thinking they've got a pretty good chance.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with you. And as I said earlier, Don Shula thinks that they're going to do it, and I agree with him.
The one thing about going 16-0, 8-0 is not halfway to 16-0. 13-0 is, because then the pressure will really mount. But the Colts look great tonight and win it 26-7.